Hello children, and welcome back to Ole Man Furry Cosplay Cross-Dressing. I mean gaming. In this episode, we will dine on French cuisine, we will fight Shrek and his wife, and we will continue to disturb old people's rest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Hello, and welcome to the episode. As you can see, I am geared up here to do some seaweed, plant some stuff by my house, head to the farming guild, let's check on what we're doing over there. Just need to keep working on farming, working on crafting. One of the things I need to get up at least 2 more levels is herb lore. I got a little problem right now. I don't have enough vials, which sucks. I've got all these important potions that are kind of waiting for the future and endgame and everything else, but they're all taking up spaces, so at some point, what I think I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to bite the bullet and start using some of my molten glass for vials, and that is a huge waste of XP, unfortunately. But I think it has to be done. Vials are really, really important. The only way I kind of get vials right now is to kill ghosts when they pop up as a Slayer assignment, and then like cave crawlers randomly. It's kind of a pain, so we're going to try to address this issue a little bit. So let's get some skilling stuff done, and then I'll introduce you to the first monster. Cool. Well, it's over. I cannot get any woad. Okay. Huh. Well, thanks for nothing, lady. Maybe it's in the seed pack. How about some woad? How about some woad? Oh, woad seed! Holy shit, 10 woad seed! What the fuck? Oh my god, thank you, Jane. Jesus. Woo, that was close. Cool. Well, as exciting as farming adventures have been, I need to go to bed, so I'm going to do mining for my AFK activity. I'm pretty close to getting full prospector, so let's do that. How does that sound? Cool. Just cranking away on Motherlode Mine. I think this is it, man. Yeah, there's the last piece of prospector. Jacket, yeah. I think that's all of it. So yeah, I always thought that the move was to go open up the, I guess it depends on when you start doing Motherlode Mine, but I thought the move was always to open up the second level, but I'm still only level 67. I'm about to become 68. But I have plenty of time in the next 4 levels to go get 100 more gold nuggets. Isn't there like a quick way to get into the mining guild from here? Yeah, exit tunnel. And so yeah, there's plenty of time to get full prospector and then get the nuggets later. And then there's the hard task. This is the one that everybody hates, like to get the mole shield, is to get full prospector, but that was super easy. I don't remember that being so easy. I think, like a lot of things, if you get it passively and you're not tripping about like, oh, it's the last task I gotta do to get step off dwarf, to get, you know, the hard diary done, and I really want to go kill some mole, then it's not that big a deal. But yeah, that was fast and easy, and I still want 72 mining anyway for the upper level. But yeah, I will have plenty of time to get those nuggets, so cool. There you go, another thing off the list that I wasn't even going for. I should go do Varrock armor too, but yeah, I am gonna keep doing this at least till 68, and then we will move on to something else. Cool. Well, Motherlode Mine music is really loud and annoying. But what? I got 1 more of these, so let's go ahead and get this level. There we go. There's 68 mining, which doesn't do anything for you. Let's go drop a random amount of pay dirt in there so that when I forget about this and come back, I'll wonder what the fuck I was doing. I also got a 100 level in between and showed you a clip of it, and then I screwed up that clip completely. So yeah, I got a 100 level. Got a mining level. We're at 68 right now. I do want to get to at least level 69 mining. 69 mining. I do want to get there, at least there, but let me introduce you to our next monster, because it's a banger. Spoiler alert, it is not a banger, but let's go over there. Hey, look, we made it. These are level 99 giant frogs. I had this, like, 200 IQ genius idea of what I was going to do with these. I'll kill them, and then I'll let you know why it's not going to work. But these guys do drop some stuff. They drop one thing pretty commonly. I thought it was going to be a sneaky end around to cooking. It turns out it's not, but let's go ahead and kill some and then we can get to it. I don't even know how hard these guys hit. They probably hit better though with a scimitar on. So anywho, let's I'm hoping these guys are just easy training. I'll get lots of XP from this. They don't hurt you too much, but we'll find out. Cool. Okay, there they are. So if you see right here, you've got giant frog legs. So giant frog legs is a 1 and 2 drop. So I get 125 of them, or more hopefully. Giant frog legs, if you get a raw cave eel, or a raw slimy eel, or yeah, I think it's raw cave eel, the two of them together can make a monster in creature creation called a frog eel. Now that frog eel will drop another 5 to 10 raw cave eels. Raw cave eels can cook for over 100 cooking XP each. So you're talking somewhere between 500 and 1,000 raw cave eels. You know, depending on how many you get, 600 to 1,000, and times 100, that's 60 to 100,000 cooking XP, which isn't going to change the course of the account, but is a hell of a lot better than what I got going on now. So the only problem is I cannot get a raw cave eel from a drop, which sucks. I had to use one for a quest, so I was able to fish it, but yeah, that's it. So it doesn't work. So my whole plan for killing these things is kind of out the window. They're good training XP. I'm getting big bones. I'll probably just bring a rune pouch down here and then teleport back to Lumbee. You know, they're not hitting that hard. I can just heal up with, like, crappy food. The dude also buys these for 1,000 each, so I can always sell them now. So it's not terrible. Get 125 grand out of this task, which is more than most tasks. Although they're getting better. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. This is pretty AFK chilling. I'm hoping I can fill an inventory before I have to heal or use any prayer. Although if I'm going back to Lumbridge, I can just stop in at that first altar and get more prayer. So I should be able to fill up an inventory every time and then cruise back. There's 9 nature runes, so there's other benefits to killing these dudes. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. I'll check back in when this highly exciting activity is completed. Cool. What is my life right now? So I teed these up, told you they were going to be stupid. I was like, oh, I'll go do some of these, and then I'll just do like half, and then I'll tell them I did half, and then whatever. But I got stuck in meetings, and they're pretty AFK or whatever, and I just killed 256 giant frogs. Oh god, that was, I don't even know what happened there. I got distracted. They're all dead. They're fine. That was 500,000 in loot. I got 325 nature runes. That's pretty cool. I ended up 114 legs, which again I can't use, which sucks. I could sell them, so that's 114 grand, so that's good. But yeah, they sell for 3,500 each, so that's cool. That's 400 grand. I got some steel arrows, so that's nice. Only one though. But yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, let's not do that anymore. I might go send some barrows because I need to stay on top of barrows. Keep doing some every episode. Before we move on to the next monster, which is going to take a while, and I only have 2 more monsters. They're basically the same thing for this episode. So, or I could do 3. There's another thing I can do on my own. But the main thing that I would like to do in this episode is I would like to get 90% of the way to the Fremenic Hard Diary. So, yeah. So, in between doing barrows and other stuff, you will see me knocking out some diary stuff. So, yeah. Let's go do that. I'm gonna get some water, maybe a cup of coffee, and then figure out what to do next. Cool. Okay, let's get going on this thing. Let's move to Relica. Bonsai! Let's catch a butterfly. Do I need a net? Who knows? I do. And I did. And... oh, wrong one. Let's catch this butterfly. I did it! Yay! Let's catch a bird. I did it! Let's leave our house. Where the fuck am I? Let's burn a log. I did it! Let's get some water. I think I did it. Let's do the task where we pretend to use the lady's thing, but then we don't use it anyway and we don't give her 500 gold. I did it! Let's make a tiara in Relica. I did it! Let's pretend like we're allowed to pick stuff up off the ground. And then drop it. And then pick it up again. And drop it. And pick it up again. And drop it. And pick it up again. And drop it. And pick it up again. We did it! Let's steal a cake. Hey, can I kill that guy? Wait, what if I stand on top of him? What if I stand over here? How about now? What a jerk. I'm gonna kill every dwarf in this place. I did it! Now let's steal. I did that too! Hey look, I'm done. Sweet. Let's talk to this dude. What does he have to say? He says, you did it! I get some boots. Sweet. Well, we should do some more. Let's steal some fish. I didn't do it! Let's steal some fish. I didn't do it! I just got a 3k high elk off that guard. Let's not do it a lot. These guards are annoying. We did it! Let's mine some coal! 68 mining, by the way. We did it! Let's put a pet rock in a house and then pick it up. Where did he go? Where'd you go, pet rock? Where are you? I know he's in there somewhere. We have to like view it. It says pick him up off the ground. Allow pets to roam. Does he roam? Who knows? Holy shit, a roaming pet rock. Let's pick him up. I did it! Let's do a bum-ass quest so that I can keep going. I did it! Let's show off the ending of that whack-ass quest. I did it! Let's use another Old Man alt to get us into a place we're not supposed to be. I did it! Let's go see where this ladder leads. I did it! Yay! I'm happy. Let's go talk to this guy. I did it! He says, you did it! Yeah, sea boots too. I'm not going to do 3 right now. I got some skilling to do for 3, but that was a good use of time. I think I'm going to work on some skilling requirements for the hard diary, and then we will, I will let you know what the next monster is. Cool. There is an herb lore level. That is level 60. Weapon poison, Nox fur. That doesn't help me. 1525 total. Cool. Well, I finished this horrible quest because it has to do with the skilling I want to do. Somehow. I'll explain it in a minute. Hey, look, 175 quest points. I can go get some Barrow's gloves I can't use. Sweet! Let's do the next quest I have to do. This one will totally give it away. Alright, Watchtower is done. So, I need that quest because I want to do the Arty Medium Diary. And you can't do it without it, so one of the skills we got to get up now is thieving, and for whatever reason I've been lagging on thieving, but I do want to get it up to 70, and so yeah, I want to get the diary done and make it easier to pickpocket. I still don't want to do the rogue's outfit, even though I should. I don't want to deal with it, but also with the medium diary we can get noted stuff out of creature creation, which I do want to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish out that diary. Cool. Let's grapple the south wall. I did it! It's still going, but I did it!
Fly to Castle Wars. I did it! That's the worst. I don't know how they thought, like, there's like an interface here for storing logs. I don't know how they thought this was ever going to catch on. They really, really, really need to redo this whole thing. Whatever, it's done. I just got a magic log from an eclectic. Oh, that would have been nice a long time ago. Let's kill a half swordfish, half chicken. Zap, zap. Look at this dude. Tough little doggy. I did it! Hey, sweet. Ooh, I get feathers from that. Wait a second. Oh, but I don't have any raw swordfish. I can get raw chicken. I can't get raw swordfish, I don't think. Alright, well, tough shit. Okay. Let's go see 2 Pints. If she's not passed out in an alleyway somewhere. Here is a random level while picking. I can grow snape grass. Sweet. Triple maple roots. Yeah, it doesn't matter. While picking cacti or cactus spines. We're actually here to get this wood and then do another contract. Cool. Triggered. Well, last night's AFK activity was thieving, so here we go. There is level 65 thieving, spice, magic, scimitars. Huh. Watchmen, Menophyte thugs, sorceress garden. Yeah, I can't stand to do thieving when I'm not on mobile. Clicking away like that is brutal. So let's go. I'm gonna do a bunch of general stuff. My wife's still sleeping. I'm gonna do a bunch of general stuff like catch up on farm runs and crap. But yeah, I need thieving to continue to go up, so this might take a couple days. Or I gotta find a different activity besides nights. So yeah, good morning. Well, one more pickpocket here. There is 67 thieving, so I think that's 5 levels I banged out between last night and this morning. That's good progress. I gotta get that thing up to 70. I'm gonna take a break from this now. I am gonna gear up and do barrows. Barrows is a very, very slow process. That's why you don't see me just rushing straight to 256. But I gotta stay on top of it. I wanna get as much done as I can while we're still in this decade. So, but yeah, good progress. We'll get that sucker up to 70 probably by tomorrow. Cool. Okay, here is chest number 31. Another D-Med. Cool, I can alch the other one. That's some good runes, too. Sweet. Let's do it again. Okay, here comes chest number 32. What's in 32? Yeah, not so good. Okay, chest number 33. What do we got? Oh, yeah! Fuck yeah! You know, that is exactly what you want when you're trying to break and dry streak. Ooh, it's gonna be that kind of account, I guess. Cool. More drama. Fuck. And chest 34 for the back-to-back T-hams. Oh, no back-to-back hammers. Gross, 15,000. That's terrible. Well, there is level 66 magic. Can't remember what you can do with that. Is that the Wizard Guild? I can't remember if it's 66 or 67. 67 is Fishing Guild. I think 66 is Wizard Guild, but it could be 68. But yeah, Barrows is bumming me out. those Torag hammers sucked. I was gonna take a break and realized I was really close to a level, so there you go. There's 66. Finish this chest and then we'll move on to something different. Assuming I can ever kill this idiot. Cool. Here is chest 35. Yeah. Alright, like I said, it is time to do something else. I want to keep working towards that Fremy Hard diary. And there's a couple nasty ones in there, so yeah, let's keep working on it. Cool. In case you wonder in a future episode where my seaweed spores come from, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to finish off the rest of these, and then, or some of these, and then get some spores, and then I'm going to use, I know this is a terrible idea, but I think I'm going to use my, some of my molten glass to make vials, because I want to get herb lore up, and I just don't have enough vials, unfortunately. So I know it's a waste of XP, but I need to move herb lore up more importantly than I need to move crafting right now. So yeah, I'm gonna end up doing it. But first, let's get some spores. Cool. I just got 20 seeds in 30 kills. That is huge. And then on top of that, it actually dropped 30 giant seaweeds. So that's 180 molten glass. So that's awesome. It's really funny, but my bottleneck now is going to become... where'd my seaweed spores go? My bottleneck now is going to become... there they are. I don't know what they're doing in there. Oh, I got raw lobster, too. I'm going to show you something cool I'm going to do with raw lobster. But now the bottleneck is buckets of sand again, which is so annoying, man. I wish I had the elite done so Bert would just give them to me and I wouldn't forget. I do forget every once in a while. But there's no easy way to get sand quickly. I think, if I remember correctly, I looked at it and Xanaris was the fastest. And that I have available now. I think when you get Prif, you have a better spot, if I remember correctly. I think that is better than what you got going now. So yet another reason to try to get into Prifdiness with Song of the Elves. Getting to 70 with my skill is not that bad. Herblore is the worst. No surprise there, but getting to 70 is not that bad for the Song of the Elves. The problem is, I don't think even if I did get there, I don't think I could kill the fragment with my whack-ass mage stuff. I remember that fight being close, and the first time I did it, and I had like a trident, I think, and some other stuff because it was on a main. So, yeah. That's not going to be great. So, I can't rush it too much. I think I have to have a pretty high magic level before I try to do that anyway. And maybe some better gear, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I can always just walk over and grab buckets of sand from Xanarist and walk back and forth a billion times like I did last time. So yeah, I just realized I should plant in between. These things grow so fast. I should plant in between killing those lobstrosities. Because it grows literally in between like trips. That's how long lobstrosities take to kill and how fast seaweed is. So I'm glad I have some seaweed spores again. I only had one before, so it's nice to have some again. So anyway, yeah, I'm just doing this, getting some more crafting XP banked up for later, and yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. So cool. Makes me feel more productive than Barrows, which is not really productive at the moment. Get out of my way, bro. So yeah, cool. All right, well, we'll check back in when I get some more of these dead. Cool. Well, we hung out and killed some lobstrosities, and I've been planting seaweed seeds. Good news is I still have 22 seaweed seeds. I slowed down a ton. I've gotten 30 now, and I had 20 in the first, 30 I killed. Now I'm at 120 I've killed, and I only have 30. But I still have 22 left. I have over 300 giant seaweed. I've got 316, plus there's 2 more growing, and I've got more lobstrosities I can kill. So that's like 2,000. That's 2,000 seaweed. I mean, soda ash. The idea of getting 2,000 buckets of sand just kills me, especially since that sandstorm thing is so fast and getting them by hand is so slow. But that's about, if I use half of them on vials and I use half of it on orbs, that's about 120,000 XP, which should be a couple levels. So, yeah, it's been productive. Very, very productive. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and make that into soda ash, and then I can start addressing my sand issues. Cool. Well, I just had a little mini alking party, and if I drop this in here, there is the next 1,000,000 gold. So that is cool. For once, I didn't spend the previous 1,000,000 gold. I've got about 500 gold left on that one. I think it's 502 left on that one. And so here is another 1,000,000 to add to the stack. So cool. That's a good thing. Very happy here to very happy here to get another million gold. So it's good. It's stacking up finally. I got 4.3 million I can spend on construction, so that'll go a really, really long way if I use mahogany homes. And I am about to do some more crafting. I crafted all my green dragon hides, which is nice. And I've got almost 2,000 soda ash, so I need to get 2,000 buckets of sand, so that's gonna suck. Let's go to Xanaris. Cool. I was thinking about it. I think now's the time. I've been very protective of all of my law runes and stuff, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the house to Yanil and then use the home portal to bank and then just teleport back. Because I can go to the middle of Canifis. It's not a very far run to get to the bank from the middle of Canifis because I have that portal built in my house. And then I'll just use a law rune and an earth rune. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. I'm going to do it. But the way I was thinking about it is, I mean, if you do 100 runs of that, that's 2,800 sand. So that's more than enough to get through this bucket. So, and I'll still have, or get through this set of molten, and then I'll still have some law runes left, and I've got 3,800 pure essence. Eventually this, especially as you go higher in Slayer, this starts outstripping how much you can use it usually, if you're using it for functional runes and not just pouring it into the ZMI. So, yeah, I think it's time to live a little here. So let's go move our house. Cool. Nothing like being told you are too poor to move your house. Let's go elk some crap. Getting a bucket of sand was a hard task in Ardoin. Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay, so that was not quick, but it was a hell of a lot quicker than if I'd had to do it by hand. So this is almost my last buckets that I have. I've got about 1,350 buckets of sand now. I still have almost 2,000 soda ash, so I don't have enough. I might do more. Let's just see what this gets us from a crafting perspective. I'm going to head over to Mount Karom, because I think that's one of the closest furnaces. So yeah, cool. Let's go over there. Okay, we have over 1,000 molten glass now, so I am going to make 1,000 vials. You never saw this happen, and I apologize. There is level 64 crafting. Gloves of Silence. I could do that, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm not sure if that stacks with the cape or not. I don't think it does. Let's keep going. Good morning. Last night I was able to get 68 thieving, which is great. And I'm going to bang out some crafting right now. So we'll check back when we get a level. Here comes another crafting level. There is 65. So what do we got at 65? Nothing. That's a nice round number, but you get nothing. So I'm back to making orbs right now. I know I'll probably never use orbs, and I know people use the next one up. It's only an extra 5 XP, I think. And the orbs, I just have some belief that at some point in the future I could use them, but I've made so many, I probably never will. Yeah, so making orbs. I can also sell orbs just as much as I can sell lantern lenses. I don't know if they're worth the same, but anyway, yeah, just crank it away. I got another 400 of these or something, so I will probably go ahead and do that. I'll probably go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on to herb lore, probably. Cool. Oh, there is level 61 herb lore. Magic essence, no one cares. Alright, I would really like to push this up to 62 if I can, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough juice to do that, so we'll keep going. Cool. And that is why we got the medium diary. So now I get noted eyeballs, and I don't have to run back and forth 500 million times. So let's get some secondaries. My AFK activity during the last meeting was using the serum on Afflicted. So get back some Terramin, get a bunch of vials. Kind of wish I'd just done this before I crafted all those vials, but whatever. You know, this stuff is helpful. I take the olive oil and I basically just empty it. Although at some point, you know, if I'm going for zealot gloves or whatever, or zealot outfit, you know, at some point I might need that olive oil back, but I could also buy it if I had to. It's not really a construction thing, or I could just use Terramin again. So By the way, the guides say that this is self-sustaining. It's not even fucking close to self-sustaining. Don't believe the hype on this one. This will never be a training method. I got a bunch of logs out of it. And I got a bunch of vials, so that part's good. I think I'm up to... I had 528 vials, so... yeah, you know. I'm going to do a little bit more of this, and then either mining or thieving. I want them both at 70, I think. Actually, mining I don't have to get to 70. Oh, I know what I'm going to do after this. I got a lot of boosting to do for that diary, so I'm going to run my cat at some rats and get a bunch of spice, because I need to rebuild up my spice collection. Cool. Well, we are scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel. I am making attack potions right now. That's horrifying. At 25 XP each, so kind of painful. But there you go. There is 62 herb lore, which doesn't seem like much, but it does allow me to boost. And I've kind of made a rule for myself here, although I'm gonna have to break it for one of these tasks. But my rule is I only want to boost 4s, not 5s, because 5s are just so so difficult to achieve. So I need another magic level, and if I had another magic level, I think I could do it. I also have a couple quests to do, so let's keep going, and then we'll see what we do next. Cool. Well, I did Shield of Arav. This is my friend Kafar Saba. He says thank you again. Thank you. Whoops, I can't do anything. Thank you. Okay, I gotta do Heroes Quest too. I gotta do Throne of Miscellanea. Don't ask, it's for the diary. I also have to do Lunar Diplomacy. So let's go ahead and get Heroes done. Cool. Hey look, I did the Heroes Quest thing. Cool. There is level 69 mining, so cool. Nice. That's good, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's go get 70 thieving. There it is, level 70 thieving. Paladins, sweet. I think that's it, man. Let's go do a couple quests and then get that diary. Alright. Throne of Miscellanea is done. That took longer than I thought. I need to get 100 favor for the diary anyway, so I'll just do that. And then I'm too burnt to do Lunar Diplomacy tonight. So what I'm going to do is, I need another magic level anyway, so I'm going to do some Mage Slayer AFK. And then in the morning we will get Lunar Diplomacy done, and then hopefully finish up the diary, which will be cool. So, cool. I will see you in the morning. See, I told you that chopping down fake trees was a hard task. That's done. Let's go kill some stuff. Okay, serious gains last night. So I got 66 Slayer and 67 Magic. That was the last thing that we needed for the diary. Although I'm gonna need a 5 boost. I need 2 5 boosts for this diary, which sucks. So yeah, next on the list is Lunar Diplomacy. I guess I'll just leave this Slayer task for later. That burned up a lot of Chaos Runes, and I actually didn't have enough. I ended up having to cast Wind Bolt, which sucked. So let's not do that again ever. Cool. Okay, Lunar Diplomacy is done. That quest is really long, like dumb long. I think that was designed in a simpler time of RuneScape, where like Lunars was really additive to the game, and you know, just Lunars doesn't get used that much anymore. But you know, I think back then it was a big deal, so they fucking put all these like really slow challenges in it. But that is my least favorite quest so far, actually. Having redone all the other ones, Underground Pass, and all the other ones that people think are bad, no. This one is a pile of crap. The only thing I say is at least there's some magic utility to these things. I don't really have a magic outfit, so yeah, I think it'll help me from a magic perspective. But yeah, so I can mix and match some stuff, and I can at least, I'll have better magic gear now. But yeah, that sucked. So let's get on diary stuff. See if we can bang that out. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Okay, let's get this kicked off. I have mined some adamantium. Let's catch one of these things. I did it. Okay, let's mix a potion. Use that with that. I did it! Alright, this guy let me use the furnace. I did it. Yes, steal a gem. That was not easy. I am nowhere near a bank, so I had to wait every time it went down because I'm not using superstores on this. Drop that. Drop all of these. Almost out of yellows, almost out of stews. Alright, one more to go. Cool. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I've gone through almost 30 red spices, and I have not gotten a single +5 to magic the entire time. That's kind of lame. I think it's a 1 in 16. I think it's a 6% chance, maybe, something like that. That's not good, man. I am kind of bummed about that. So, yeah, we will keep banging away here. Actually, it's a 1 in 12 chance, so it's even worse. So I'll keep going until I get this done. Okay, we got 8 more shots out of here. Another failure. So, I mean, I have over 40 doses of the other colors at this point. So, yeah. Pretty dry. Would be nice to get it now. It's funny because I never boost combat stats. I just never think it's worth it. This is the only game mode where I've even, like, considered doing it. And the reason I'm doing it is because I don't want to waste any more chaos runes. I could just go bang out, like, just a shitload of air runes. And then I could cast Firebolt. But, this seemed like it was going to be way more efficient, and it's just not working, so that sucks, but let's keep going. Okay, I got 6 more tries at this. Apparently my cat is so fat now that he won't catch rats anymore, because he's overgrown. So, I don't know what the hell that means, but it sucks. He's not that good against the big rat yet, and I'm not doing rat catchers to make him into a wily cat. That shit's annoying. I really hope this works. Well, I had to basically burn up a magic level because I couldn't get any boosts at +5. So there is level 68 magic. My cat got so fat he can't catch rats anymore without me going to rat catchers, which I'm not going to do. So let's go get some more red. I'll fight the big behemoth, but let's get some more red, and maybe we can get a +4 this time. I've gotten about 100 +4s before, so I'm sure now I won't get one, but yeah, again, with over 40 tries at it, 50 tries at it, more than 50 tries actually, I never got a +5, so let's go get this done. Cool. Yeah, other than getting a level last night or yesterday and today, I got a mystic hat from a wall beast, which is kind of crazy, but so yeah, that's cool. I don't think it's yet useful because you're usually using Slayer Helm or something else, but yeah, I'm like slowly building up my mystic armor set, which is, you know, it's better than nothing. So yeah, let's go fight some big rats. Okay, 8th time's the charm. Let's frickin' get this done. 2 back-to-back -5s. That's a good start. Okay, that's 12 more tries to get a 1 in 6. Oh my god. Let's keep going. Okay, I get 8 more shots out of here. Finally! Jesus, that took a long time. Still only got a +4. Let's go back to Relica and talk to that guy. Jesus. Okay, so I'm sure you're all wondering why the hell we did that. First, let's cut the amount of XP for the next Herblore level in half. This way I can go kill AVNCs in peace. There are many, many, many levels of those guys, and I kill 256 of each level, so I just want to kick back, relax, work on range, and stack up those Addy bars for the future for smithing. So, now all Addy bar that I get are noted, so yeah, that'll make my AVNC grind super chill, and I do want to be able to kill them all. So it's going to take a while, but I do want to get range up to 70 eventually, and I definitely want to start stacking up Addy bars. Plus they drop so much other good stuff. Oh, and I need feathers. I needed to get enough feathers from those guys to make it self-sustaining on arrows, because I don't have enough feathers. So, cool. Let's get after it. So, I went and banged out like 56 AVNCs. Got my Addy bars up to 312. I should put these more in order. And so that inspired me to go deal with my other bars. So I've gotten, let's see, I've gotten steel up to 574, and I've got 725 iron bars. I'm going to use those plus some equipment to do Giant's Foundry. The problem with the Addy bars is there was so much in terms of smithing XP, but I also need Addy arrows. That's about the best I'm going to do on ammunition is Addy arrows for now. Until I can get a good source of rune arrows. I love how everybody just throws away rune arrows, and I would like kill to have some. But yeah, I got some gold I could do. Well, I should wait for gold gauntlets for that. And I could do all my silver right now, but that doesn't do anything. I'm not really going to use it for anything. So, yeah. So I think I will go ahead and introduce the next monster at this point. Let's get over there, and I'll show you what we're going to kill next. Cool. Actually, I'm lying to you. Let me do some fletching. Fletching just sucks. It's so low level. I need it to be above Herblore again. Okay, I almost got beaten up by a man. Let me bang out some of these guys. I never did finish off Ents, so I still have, 70 Ents left I can do or something. But yeah, let's go ahead and clean up some of this fletching while we can. Cool. Sneaking up on a fletching level here. Slowly but surely. There is level 60 Addy arrows. I have to be able to smith those, but yeah, at least I can make them now. Let's keep going. Yeah, here comes another one. Clearing out all my willows here. And we'll get to the Ent logs after this, but there you go. There's 61 fletching. So Addy crossbow bolts, or no, Addy crossbows. Yeah, and bolts. Again, I got to be able to smith that stuff. Great, cool. Okay, so one thing I want to do right now, because I also want to be training some construction, but one thing I want to do right now is I did not realize that the first Kebos Diary actually gets you a double chance of the Xerix Talisman. And if you remember, we killed the lower level lizard men, 256 of them, or combined with the brutes because I couldn't separate them. But there's brutes and then there's lower levels. So that's 512 I can kill. If I get the diary done for Kebos, I should be able to get that talisman, and I really want the talisman. So let's get the diary done, and then we will move forward. Cool. Okay, well, that was super easy. I didn't even show you because it was too damn easy. I think that's the same as like a holy blessing. I can't remember. Let's see. I can't remember. I don't even want multiples of it because it's so ghetto. No, there's no prayer on that one, but I am going to use it to try to get this talisman, so let's go get on that. Cool. There it is! I knew I would get it if I just came back here. Sweet. Okay. Well, at some point I'm going to need to find a way to get a bunch of fangs, because this isn't the best way to get fangs. It's not the worst way, but cool. So that's great. I got my Xerix Talisman, so now I can actually get to this continent a little bit easier than I used to. Cool. And I got bored, so I started skilling AFK, and there is level 70 Hunter. Cool. Okay, I am geared up to do my first set of mahogany homes with my plank sack. So let's give this a try and see how it is. Cool. Missed 61 construction, but there will be more later. There is level 62 construction. And there is level 63 construction. I am going to take a break. Too much mahogany homes makes you insane, so let's take a break there. I got to figure out my AFK. It's almost bedtime, so I got to figure out my AFK activity. It's probably going to be wood cutting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do wood cutting. Although I got to get on fishing and crap. Maybe a mix of both of those. Cool. Alright, there is level 70 wood cutting. So that was my AFK activity, obviously. I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to push this as high as I can. Without going over, hopefully. Push it as high as I can, because I want to see what I can do about fletching. I would really like to get fletching to 64, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But, yeah, I'm going to go as big as I can on this one. Cool. Okay, I just ran into this dude, Tulane RS. and he was chopping the same tree I was. And I was like, quit chopping down my tree. He's like, our tree. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the settlement. He's like, the divorce has been hard on me too. I said, I'll drop the tree off next weekend. It wants a cell phone, honey. He's like, I thought we talked about that. God damn it, there's some funny fuckers in this game. Banging out some fletching. I'm going to try to get to 64. There is 62. So, keep going. Okay, there's 63. Let's see what I got left here. I got 735. So, let's see. That's about 30,000 XP. And I've got 38 to go. So, yeah, I think I can do this. I still got some logs I can chop. Although I was saving them maybe for construction. But I should have plenty. So, cool. All right, let's keep going. Well, the good news is I made it work. So here we go. We got one more. There is level 64 fletching. So I will show you what we can do with that in 1 second. But yeah, I saved about 45,000 XP, which is, you know, like 700 more logs. Or sorry, I could do oak logs for construction. So that's 37.5. So that's 120. So 1,200 logs. 1,200 oak logs, which is 240,000 XP, and I've already got 948 in here, so that's 2,200 logs, which is 440,000, which is enough to get to 70 easily. Yeah, that's enough to get to 71. Yeah, so yeah, so that's great. So let's show you what we can do with this. Cool. Okay, time to boost. Hey, look what I just made. So I actually got 2 +5 boosts, and the first one ran out because I didn't have a hammer on my inventory. I didn't know you needed a hammer, but that is the first ever rune crossbow on the account. So that's a huge milestone. So 64 fletching. By the way, I am like out of logs and out of wood cutting, but 64, I have some ants I could have killed. And 64 fletching +5 boost is 69. I got rune limbs from the aviancies, and I got U-logs from Ents, and crossbow strings are easy to make, and there you go. I don't have shit for bolts, which is a bummer. Maybe I'll do some research on who's got the Addy bolts. I've got 304 mithril bolts, so that's a start, I guess. I got pearl bolts, iron bolts, that's shit. I have no steel bolts. I got some more irons I can make, and I got tons of bronze bolts. But I will look at this versus an MSB and figure out what's going to do more damage, but that'll help me at aviancies and a bunch of other places, so that is a huge step forward for my account, man. First time with a rune crossbow, and you know, all the normal ways of getting it were blocked out because the monsters are too high level, although it wasn't that far away. I think I could get it in the next... I can get it unstrung in the next level, next decade, I know that. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. RCB acquired. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I am going to have ammunition for the future. So one thing I do want to do, just to see how far I can get, is I need to start clearing out this armor tab. I've been saving all this crap so I can use it at Giant's Foundry. You know, I use this first so I don't have to touch my bars. Touch my bars. So 19 steel and 9 mithril looks like the cheapest way to do what I want to do. While not sacrificing too much quality. So I'm going to try to run some 19.9, see how far I can get, and then I might have to switch over to bars. I got lots of iron bars, and I got a decent amount of steel bars. This ore is stuff I just got from Motherlode Mine, by the way. I need to go shit it out, except for the gold. I am sitting at 200 gold, but I'm not making it because I'm thinking I might use goldsmith at some point. But this coal and this mithril is fake. I gotta go sell it. I'm basically down to like nothing of each of these. So yeah, I don't have any more steel I can make. I don't have any more mithril I can make. I can get a lot more Addy bars, but I can't use them yet because I'm only 60 smithing. So the plan here is to use up all of this, see how far it gets me. It's not gonna get me to 70. And do some calculations about like what would it take to get to 70. 70 plus boosting is still not worth making Addy bolts yet, unfortunately. Because you got to boost and all this other crap. I think it might be 73. I can't remember. Addy arrows
Out of arrow tips, I think it's 75, so that's definitely not worth it. So I don't think it's time to like make a bunch of high-end ammunition anyway. But this thing's been lagging. It's sitting down at 60 right now, and so I need it to catch up anyway. So let's go ahead and do some of this, and I'll catch you up if I get some levels. Cool. Okay, so that was not fast, but that was a really good mold. 19 and 9, and I got 9,500. So that's not super sustainable, but not the worst thing I've ever seen. So, all right, let's keep. Oh, there's level 61 smithing. I wasn't paying attention. All right, none of that helps. Cool. Oh, actually, supply grooves too is I think it's a quest thing. All right, cool. Not a quest thing. It's a clue step in Lovakench. Cool. Okay, here's a random level while actually using the machines. This is bizarre. There is 62 myth kite shields. Great. All right, keep going. Okay, I have completely cleaned out the mithril, which is good. I had to even use a couple of. Wait, did I not set something? Yeah, set the mold. That's terrible. It's a good thing I'm moving on to something bad. I even had to use a couple of mithril bars to just even it out. But yeah, I'm done. Saving the myth plate body and the legs because I can't make them yet. I don't know if they're used for anything, but I can't make them yet, so I don't want to get rid of them yet. All this other mithril stuff does not have enough material to be worked. You can't use boots, by the way. And so now I am down to steel and iron. And I'll do a little analysis here of if I have the same amount of each, so I can just do 14-14, which is optimal. But yeah, so almost to 63 and down to steel and iron, so things are going to slow down almost by half at the same time that XP starts doubling. Not great. Cool. Okay, and it's not 50%, so that's good. No commission right now. I'm going to take a break, but there we go. There's 63 smithing. Myth Claws doesn't do anything. So 63 smithing, that's not bad. I'm also clearing out some stuff for Tears of Gothics, which I got to run again. But yeah, I still have lots and lots and lots of steel and iron items, so that's good. And I have tons of bars if I ever want to like crank it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sell off the stuff that I can't use, and just get rid of it. Because I don't want this taking up spots in my bank. I'll keep a spear because those are rando. I don't want it taking up spots in the bank. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm going to start getting rid of javelins, I guess. Did I ever keep any bronze javelins? Nope, those are spears. That's a lot of bronze spears. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the daggers. I'm going to get rid of the med helms. The boots I don't think I need anymore. Maces can go bye-bye. I don't need maces. I can make my own maces at some point. I guess I might as well sell these, or I could alch them. All right, anyway, so let's clean this up, and then we're going to get to the next monster now, I swear. Cool. Okay, we are here. So we need to kill Ogres Warriors and Ogre Shamans. Shaman, whatever you want to call it. Now, I know you can safe spot the Shamans. I don't really want to deal with them right now. But they're mixed in here, so I got to fight the lady. There we go. Expand the aggro range. Go back over here. I want to fight these two ladies without fighting the Shamans to start. I just want to find out how tough they are out of the gate. These are free-to-play monsters, so hopefully they're not too bad. But we'll see. They're weakest against stab, but it doesn't really matter. You can do slash or crush. It's all the same. Each one's only 2 different on defense. But what I was figuring I would do is I would start with killing the. I would start by killing these guys until aggro wear off, and then I can just run out and grab them or tag them. Although it looks like I need to add one more spot. She's not hitting me at all. That's a good sign. So, big bones. Ooh, uncut rubies. That's good. See, I need to expand this out a little bit. Yeah, that's the best it's going to be. And then I want to get her and not him. If I get him, I'm bumming. Okay, that worked. And I just pull him back, and then the other one should pop up over here, and then we'll do this for a little while. As long as I can get my run energy back, I can go to Artie, or I can bank at Mori, then go to Mauritania, then go to Artie, and then run to the Spirit Tree, and the Spirit Tree is really close to here. So I think this is the plan for now, and then we'll probably slap on some
We'll probably slap on some dehyde and then kill the shamans after. I'm not expecting this to be super quick, although it doesn't look like it takes a lot of food, so I could stay here for a while. I'm not expecting this to be quick. These are the last 2 monsters for the episode, so... Oh, that guy's coming close. So yeah, once these are done, we can move on. Cool. Okay, these guys are dropping a lot of arrows, so... They could be my new best friend. Oh, there's some salmon. That's cool. Neat. I've got the salmon before, I think. I got raw salmon maybe from, like, Brine Rats or Dagonoth. That's cool. I always take food, man. These guys' drop table's really good for me. Got a bunch of runes, got some gems, a bunch of arrows, which I definitely down with. Steel arrows are great. I hate using my own stuff for arrows. So yeah. Oh, look at that. More stuff and more runes, man. These guys are cool. They're not bad at all. Get away from me. Yeah. These guys aren't bad at all, man. I am enjoying killing them. It still takes a while, lots of HP, but that means good training. Hey, look, it's a cat. Yeah, this is good, man. This is working out great. Cool. By the way, I just spent a long time brutally misgendering the shamans. Those are women. Sorry. You had the mask on. I couldn't tell. Okay, that's 32 dead. So if you take this inventory and multiply it by 8, that would be Ogres Warriors. The cool news about these guys is I get so many arrows here, including Myth, which makes me happy. But I get so many arrows here, I can then use those arrows to safe spot the shamans over here. So, cool. Taking the family bowling here in a couple minutes. So we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and do some more. Great. Okay, that's 96 down. I am going to switch to range now. I think I got enough arrows. I'll just use iron, I guess, on them. Dude, I gotta eat this. Either I gotta drop the whiteberry, or I gotta eat the, salmon. I'll drop the whiteberry. Yeah, loving this. This is pretty chill. So let me go get some range gear on and let's try it that way. Okay, that is Ogres Warrior 128. So halfway done with those. I'm gonna take a little break. Like I said before, I hate using Tears of Guthix on anything but herb lore. So I got a couple skills I gotta get up. So the tough one is farming. I don't know how to get farming above 62, but 2 things I definitely want to work on right now. Let's get Guardians of the Rift and get a couple. There's no excuse for not doing this. I just don't like the game that much. And then I'm going to show you a method right now for cooking that you were not expecting. just bear with me here. I'll show you. RFD quest, but you said you didn't want to do RFD quest because you can't afford barrel gloves. Just wait. Okay, so I'm looking at cooking, and I have 120 raw lobsters, which I could cook. You know, that's maybe 12k XP, or I could go get a giant jubbly and then take these to creature creation and see what I could do with them. So let's try that. Okay, I have never done this before, but apparently raw lobster and a raw jubbly, you can put it on here, and whatever the fuck that is comes, and we try to kill it, and then let's see what we get for this. Now, I think this is noted, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's just take a look here. I have never done this before, so hopefully it works. I mean, we made the weird-ass thing, so... And then now we get... Okay, 3 raw jubblies. So I can't make it now because you got to have the stuff. Okay, but I can go unnote these now, and I can maybe do 14 and 14 and see how it goes. So I think it's 3 to 6 of them you can get, or 3 to 7. And so, you know, if I get 5.5 of these, each one cooks for over 100. So basically I'm turning every lobster in one of those, so that's 625 of them. So yeah, let's go get these done. Cool. So every time you kill a lobstrosity, you get 1 raw, those are regular bones, I gotta bring my bone crusher, but you get 1 raw lobster. So I still got a bunch of lobstrosities I can kill. But yeah, so this is the plan, is I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to see whether or not I can turn this into a bunch of jubblies and then cook them. And get some XP for it. Again, it's not going to take me as high as I need, but I will take anything when it comes to cooking right now, because cooking is so bad. This guy's kind of tough. So let's see what we get here. The answer is we get 4 more, so that's good. All right, let's keep doing this for a little while, and then I'll check back in. Cool. Okay, that's what 14 and 14, or 13 and 13 looks like. So I got 72 jubblies out of that. Before I go any further, I want to test this out and actually kind of like cook one of these, because A, I heard they can burn. It said like that you don't stop burning till like cooking cape. So it can burn, and then B, maybe it just like literally takes forever or something. I need one for the quest anyway, but so I think I need a spit, and I can cook it on Rance's fire. So I need a spit, and I need the jubblies. So okay, let's do that and that and that, and let's get one of these, and then let's put all of these in here. So it's 107, so it could be decent. Let's put these in here. I have no way out, but that's fine. I got teleports. All right, let's go give this a shot. Cool. Okay. I think I use it on this. It also said there was one by Jigig, which is right by Castle Wars, so if that's good, then we'll see. Okay, there's 160. Okay, that worked. All right, this doesn't look too bad. So 160 each. So if I can get 600 of these from doing that, then I could get like 96,000 XP. This is actually pretty fast, not that slow. I wish they would auto it, but it's not that slow, and they're not burning yet, so... Oh, there's a burned one. I got three cooking out of that, though, so that's nice. Yeah, I wish it would just auto cook, but it's not that bad. So this is worth it. I have no good way of cooking. I will take it. So we are going to do these. Maybe not all right now, but I will do these eventually. So cool. Wonder if they're like, how much they heal. Let's go get hurt real quick. Let's see. This guy will punch me. Come here, beat me up. Attack. Okay, now beat me up, dude. You gotta actually hurt me, though. So, yeah. Anyway, so, I wonder how much these heal. These heal well. I can also use them for food. There we go, 69. Okay, these will heal... Oh, no, more than 12. How much do these heal? I wonder if they're any good. Come on, hit me. Hit me. 63. Okay, this heals 15. So that's not bad at all. I would take that all day. That's actually one of my better foods. It's like potato with cheese. All right. So yeah. Anyway, that's my back end cooking method. I'm kind of happy that I figured it out. Not the fastest, but something I have a little bit under my control. I've got more lobstrosities I can kill, and eventually I will get more. Whatchamacallit, raw lobster from lots of weird sources. So yeah. So every time I get a raw lobster, I can turn it into like 5.5 jubblies. So each raw lobster actually gets me like 800. Gets me 800 XP. So yeah, here's hoping we get more raw lobsters in the future. But yeah, interesting stuff. Cool. Let's do some of this, and then maybe, yeah. I'll work on rune crafting. Let's do some cooking, then we'll work on rune crafting. Cool. Now all I had to do was give him this, so I might as well finish this part. Yeah, 5 left. Whatever. Cool. All right, I'll keep going. As soon as I start recording, I burn them, but I just need one more after this. So let's see. Come on, baby, you can do it. All right, there we go. There is level 61 at cooking. I almost said attack. I don't know why. Let's keep going. Again, I want to get this above herblore. So 354. Damn, I need 52 grand. That's a lot of these. I don't have that many, and I'm burning them. So I'm excited by this method, though, because if I can get 600, 15 healing food, that's a lot of goodness for the future. So cool. All right, let's keep going. Okay, time to see if there's one close to Castle Wars, because if there is, I can just run back and forth. Or teleport if I have to, but they said it's around here, Jigig. Assuming it's out here by, like, the live people. Where would this be? It's in here? I don't remember seeing one of these. Maybe it's in here? If it's in here... Oh, wait. Was that it? Ogre fire. Hold on. Let's go back up. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's actually on fire, but maybe I could just use it with this. As I run out of run energy. That thing does not look like it's on fire. Nothing happens. I wonder if I can light it. Huh. Okay. I'll figure this out. Okay, if you were yelling at the screen 2 seconds ago when I ran by this fire right here, then you win the prize. So this is actually way more convenient than the other one, so I'm into it. Cool. Alright, we'll do it here. Okay, so... You know I've been looking at the house for a while here. I think... Let's see. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Oh, it's this maybe? Or maybe these? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Cake tin. 4, 1. Cake tin. 4, 1. Okay. So. The other thing I was looking at is whether or not there is anything that I can make just in my house. And the one that I think is doable is this one. I just don't remember how many ingredients it takes. I think this is right. So, let's see if we can do this right here. And then... I can't remember if it's milk or not, but... There's flour. I just don't remember what order to do these in. I don't think this is any faster than... I think this is slower than Chompy's, but it's free? Is it? Hold on. Use. So let's see. Whoops. That did not use. Use this with this? No. Use this with this. Yes. Okay. And then... Oh, okay, cool. So those do it automatically, so that's actually cool as shit. Oh, wait, the eggs... Oh, everybody does it automatically. Oh, that's huge. Okay. So, and then that's a uncooked cake, and then I just cook it. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'll let you know how it goes. But here's the thing about cakes. I can just use this here. Use this on here. And then these are a proper oven. Is this not a good enough oven? You asshole. Okay, well, let's see what a proper oven does. Why is it like a large oven? Remove large oven? I can't upgrade this, so I'd have to remove it. Okay, I'll make a nice oven, you jerkhead. Or do I need something else? Huh, I don't know, figure it out. Okay, let's go beat up this bum-ass old oven. This thing, I guess, only cooks up to pizza? Whatever, and then build, and let's build the best one. And I don't know if I can use this in building mode. I can, and 180 each. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot for a little while and see how it goes, but there is a new training method, and I can just drop the cakes because I can steal them really easy. So, yeah, let's give this a try. Okay, definitely did not see that coming, obviously, but that is 82 HP. I was watching stupid Otoblock go crazy over his Osmuten's Fang. He's such a goofball, dude. So yeah, 82 HP is pretty amazing, man. Getting stronger by the second. So I'm doing some more jubblies for fun. That one only averaged 4 per, which is kind of lame. 4.5 or 4 1/3, I guess. So that kind of sucked. Let's try to do some more. Cool. Okay, getting closer here. Let's see if we can try not to burn this one. There you go. There is level 62 cooking, so monkfish. That does not help me either. So yeah, I still got 20 grand to go before this XP is higher than Herblore. I think I'm gonna do mess hall. Apparently, there's a huge step up in XP rates when you start doing pineapple pizza. So hopefully that's true, and this will all get super easy, and I won't mind it at all. Somehow I doubt that, though. I just don't like that method that much. But we'll give it a try once we get to 65. First goal here is to get as close or as far above Herblore as I can, and then I got to focus on farming real quick. Burns another one. I got to focus on farming real quick, and then Guardians of the Rift. And once those are all done, I can go do tiers for Herblore. I know it's kind of ridiculous to do this. I should just get XP and then just move on with my life, but it keeps me motivated to do other skills, which I don't really want to do, but it's just Herblore is such a pain in the ass. It feels bad to use tiers on anything else, and so it just reminds me not to be lazy. Like, if I have to do Tide Farm to get farming up, then I will. So let's keep going. Now that is a good looking inventory. So I only burned 1. Nice. I don't have any idea what the burn level is for those things, but I've burned as many as 5 in an inventory, so that's awesome. Okay, finished up at the mess hall. Now cooking is above Herblore, so let's go check our teak trees, which is something we haven't done in a while. Let's go check the teak trees, and that may help us get some farming XP, so I don't have to do all Tithe Farm. We should check the farming guild too. So I also realized that my fishing is somehow underneath my Herblore. I don't like fishing because I use up all my bait, but fishing's not that hard to raise, so we'll go ahead and get that done as well. So let's start with farming. Okay, let's go check these out. There's one. Oh god, this XP is so good. You have to love it, kids. Look at that. There is 62 farming. Snapdragon. I wish I had some Snapdragon seeds, but that is so good. God, you gotta love growing those. Those weren't that hard to protect. I think it was limpwort roots, which are easy to grow. So I would welcome more teak seeds. I got them from a farming contract, so that's not bad. I could definitely get some more of those somehow. But if I had that, I would go ahead and replant those instantly. I don't need no more woodcutting XP, so I got plenty of time remaining in this decade to regrow those. Even though they take a long time, it's 21,000 XP is a lot. So 335, I'm about 20k, so that's one game of Tithe Farm if I want to do it. Will get me above Herblore, so I'm hoping I don't have to do that because rune crafting is going to take a while. So I'm hoping I don't have to, but you know, I will do it if I have to. So I hate Tithe Farm. Yeah, so cool. That is great progress, man. Those teak seeds are so good. The only thing better than them that are worth less is mahogany. Mahogany's like useless to everybody except Iron Man. Like, it's the best. So yeah, okay, let's go check the farming guild. I know I got a contract I'm sitting on. Can't remember what it was though. Was it cactus? I think it was another cactus, which those can die, which means I might have to restart, but we'll see. Let's go take a look. We're sneaking up on the mid-tier farming guild too. That cactus looks dead. Yeah, dead cactus. Fuck you. Great. I'll do that again. Well, I got a little out of control on fishing, so let's polish this up, and then I got to figure out my AFK activity. Believe it or not, there's 63 fishing. Believe it or not, I may try mess hall on mobile tonight, which I don't really want to do, but I don't know. I might try it. Cooking sucks, so if I can do it without caring, then I will. So otherwise, I guess you could try Guardians of the Rift on mobile, which sounds horrible. Farming, I don't really want to do. But anyway, one of those things will happen, and then we will talk in the morning, and hopefully I'll be able to do Tears of Guthics. Cool. Okay, I made a small decision, which is I am going to allow myself to use Guthics for Tears of Guthics for both rune crafting and Herblore. You know, I did some Guardians of the Rift last night. It was very, very, very slow. You know, I actually liked ZMI. I liked it when I had staminas, but I don't have staminas. But I actually liked ZMI. I don't mind ZMI. And I love doing like blood runes and stuff. But I don't have enough essence right now to really do that effectively because I'm going to get so many weird runes from it. And I have 3,000
pure essence right now. I could do 2,000 law runes. It would only give me 1 level, which I will need those law runes at some point. That's not a terrible use of essence, but yeah, it's just not fast enough. So I am gonna do rune crafting and herb lore. Although most important thing for me, by the way, is still to just get 70 herb lore. So I'm gonna use all my lamps and everything else on that. It's bummer to have a free training method that I don't want to use, but I feel like if I stick with Slayer, I'm going to get lots more pure essence. I just remember my main account having like over 50,000 or something, and I did a lot of ZMI. So at some point, I will have plenty. And I didn't obviously pick it all up back then. So yeah. So anyway, that's the long and the short of it. I'll keep going with other methods as we go along. I never did get farming above herb lore, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point. But yeah, managed to get fishing up to 63. Smithing's okay. Cooking's above now, and I can keep getting cooking up. I want to get that to 65 and test out pineapple pizzas. But yeah, let's go do Tears of Gothics, and then we can move on with our lives. Cool. Oh, I just woke up to do some, I just did some farming, and got a seed pack done, and look at this pack of stuff, dude. That is fat. Love snapegrass seeds. In fact, I have 1, so that means 9, so I can do 3 allotments. There's some nasturtiums because the game loves me. Bitchin'. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Look at a Raynar seed. So badass. Started using up some of my old grapes, and I got to level 63 cooking, so that's good, I think. Jesus, I just got 42 snapegrass from a single allotment. Holy shit, that's awesome. Well, I actually finished off all of the shamans. I killed 260 by accident, so that was one too many, or a couple too many, so I'll just kill a few less of these. And there is level 67 range, so I am just safe spotting these, getting a little bit of range XP. This RCB slaps. I'm using iron bolts, and the max hit is like 3 higher than the MSB already with iron bolts. So yeah. I've got 52 of these left to go because I did 4 too many of the last ones. They have the same drop table, so I figured it's fine to mix and match. But yeah, the shamans, I ended up having to do prayer gear and then meleeing them because there just wasn't a real efficient way to do it. The way I do it is I just take the prayer, go to monastery, Artie Monastery, and then bank. I would bank back at Mauritania, and then I would take the spirit tree to get over here. So it wasn't the fastest thing of all time, but it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I've got, like I said, I got 51 more to go. These things have been pretty profitable. Not like per hour, but you know, they've 800 grand of stuff I've rolled up. So yeah, let's finish this off. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do before we move on to the next episode. I don't think so. There's only one real interesting monster in the next episode, but you know, they're all fun monsters at that point. And then after that, there's only one more episode, and this decade's actually done. So I definitely need to do some more barrows. It's been disheartening. So I definitely need to do more barrows, which I will get on top of here pretty soon. All these range levels help, obviously. Arum was kind of a pain, and the RCB definitely helps with Arum, so yeah, it's going fine. Again, 50 more to go, and then we can move on. Cool. Okay, now that is a fat-ass inventory. I have 4 rune battle axes and a rune full helm. That's ridiculous. That's 125 grand, like just sitting there. Sweet. All right, almost done. Let's keep going. And this is the last Ogres Warrior. So 252 plus 260 of the other ones is 512, which is 2 sets of 256. Man, these things were really good. They weren't the easiest to kill because I needed prayer for one of them, but honestly, like the loot table here was awesome. I got more diamonds than any other gem, which is crazy. I ended up with like 400 nature runes. I mean, I'm going to put this up at the end of the episode, but Jesus. What a great monster. I mean, this is free to play monster. I don't know if you guys know that, but
But what a great monster. I mean, these things are freaking dynamite. So it's bedtime. I am going to AFK some fishing. I'm probably going to use a lobster pot. I'm paranoid about my bait. I'm like totally want to preserve my bait. So I'll probably just like lobster pot or something. I don't know. At least I could sell it. When I do barbarian fishing, I just throw everything on the ground. So at least this forces me to sell it, even though it's super slow. But it's free and it doesn't take any resources. So yeah, that was awesome. Those were so much better than I thought, man. Honestly, I have exactly 7 iron bolts left. That was good timing. Oh, I got 98 if I ever get any more feathers. Yeah, that was cool, man. I love the RCB. That thing is rad. But yeah, let's go lobster it up. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't even know where my lobster pot is. There's one. Cool. So I will see you in the morning, and we'll figure out if I got a couple more skills. And then otherwise, that'll be the end of the episode. Cool.
Good morning. I was just doing some lobsters again. I didn't want to run out of my fishing bait, and I got a big swordfish. So I was switching between lobster pot and harpoon because I was trying to sell to the store, and then, you know, by the time you get to your third batch of lobsters, it's barely worth anything. So I was just switching between the two so I could not have to hop as much. I had a big swordfish. You know, at all the places to get lucky, that would not be the one. By the time I caught that, I've probably caught 50 swordfish and tuna because there's no point for me to do that. So I never really did it. So that's incredibly lucky. That thing is a high. It's got a very low drop rate. So yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't thought about what we're doing this morning. We're technically done with all our monsters for the episode. So I do want to get my stats a little higher. You know, my goal is always to try to walk into the next decade with max stats for that decade. Range and mage can handle it, no problem. Herblore is definitely not going to happen. Crafting, I can do a lot more seaweed because I still got lobstrosities to kill and I got seaweed spores in the bank. Construction, I can definitely do. I have enough, I have enough wood cutting to get a bunch more oak planks. Fishing is just a matter of spending time. I think I have enough smithing supplies. I mean, I'm 99% sure I have enough smithing supplies to get to 70, so yeah, maybe we'll do some fast smithing levels instead of making you watch it all, but I'm going to do some barrows and get some of these skills up to finish off this episode, because again, I want to be closer, and we only have 2 more episodes until we move on to the mega decade. So yeah, the problem with Mega Decade, sorry to sit here and go on and on. The problem with Mega Decade is, you know, you can choose to upgrade really, really fast in the Mega Decade, assuming you have high enough Slayer level. So since it goes from 100 to 200, you could just pick the monsters that are up at 190, right? I'll give you an example. Abbey Demons are in this next decade. Now, I'm not going to have the Slayer skill to kill them, but that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, which is this is where the upgrades come really, really fast. Shouldn't be any surprise to anybody. And so I do want to temper it a little bit so that it still matters when I get upgrades. I don't want to just go to, the highest level stuff I can get very, very quickly. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. So for now, let's work on some scaling. Cool. Before we get started, I did a little alking party, and when we add this to this, guess what? There is another million. So, yeah, this is starting to crank, folks. I think you all know that. I now have 2,480 left to spend, so this is starting to jam. So, whoops, why do I always do that? God, it's like my thing just is afraid to take the last 900. Yeah, I'm at 2480. The biggest use I can think of for these is a couple Slayer items. And so one of the things I got to figure out, look at that, that's 5 million I can spend on construction. One of the things I got to figure out is am I going to force myself to spend my money on that? Mirror Shield is 5,000.
So basically it cost me, 5 million gold to get it. So I'm halfway to a mirror shield, which, honestly, that's not that bad. The reason the mirror shield is important is not because I want a Basilisk Jaw, although that would be wonderful. The reason that I want a mirror shield is I need it for Fremennik Exiles, and I can't do Dragon Slayer 2 without it. Now, there's an argument that should be included as a quest item at that point. Although it costs money to buy quest items too. So that one I think I'm going to allow. The other one that's a pain in the ass, I can't get Barrow's gloves, although at some point I could choose to buy Rune or Addy, based on, I could spend the money for those. But the other one that's a pain in the ass is I can't kill Turoths or Kurasks, and this is one where I think I'm going to end up making a rule. And the rule will be I cannot buy unfinished broad bolts and use it for fletching XP, obviously, but I should be allowed to use my Slayer points to buy broad bolts only to kill Turoth or Kurasks, because I don't want to just go through the game without fighting those things. I do want to see if I can get a leaf bladed battle axe. I think that'd be amazing. Even a sword would make life easy. I don't think it's unbalancing. It is a method of getting XP, and given how constrained I am on range ammunition, I don't want it to just be an endless supply of XP. What I would say is I probably just use it until I can get a sword from killing them. Because my options are buying a spear or buying a Slayer staff, which I kind of want a Slayer staff, although I figured out a way to auto-cast Crumble Undead without it. That costs like tens of millions of dollars, which is kind of stupid. It's kind of a stupid use of money, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna allow myself to buy, one lot at a time until they're gone. Broad bolts. Or broad arrows, depending on how I want to do it, until I can at least try to get a leaf-bladed sword drop, and then I'll just use leaf-bladed sword from then on. So, anyway, halfway to a mirror shield, which I think that is what I'm going to spend my first 5 million bucks on once I get it, or my, whatever's left from the 5 million I already started. I think I am going to spend it on that so I can go ahead and do it, and then unlock Basilisk tasks and stuff like that. But so yeah. Anyway, more talking. I know that's what you wanted at the end of the episode, so I will get going on skilling now, I promise. I was on the way to the mess hall, and I looked at my bank, and I had a hard clue step, but then I was like, oh, it's Legends Quest. There's no way I'm doing Legends Quest. I don't even have all the prerequisites for Legends Quest. Of course I have all the prerequisites for Legends Quest. What are you, stupid? Of course I do. Fuck. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's go do this. And the next monster we'll be killing is Deathwings. Just kidding. Man, these dudes were on some serious drugs when they invented this quest. What the hell? So yeah, by the way, I only have 138 gold. I learned this from Spook Dog. Spook Dog is content creator. I think it's Mudkip's girlfriend. But if you don't have 200 for pay fair, if you say pay him, he's like, you need 200. You can just talk to him with whatever money you have, and he's like, I'll charge you 13 coins. And you still get to go. So anyway, thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. And I really need to read these guides before I do it. Like, I show up with no food, and I didn't realize the guy drained your prayer. Whatever. Flinch time. Well, I really gotta read the guides to this thing. So I'm supposed to kill 3 skeletons. I don't have any HP. I got no prayer. I'm supposed to kill 3 skeletons. What I'm trying to do is oh man, he just doesn't care about me until it's too late. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the guy into a flinching spot. There's one. I'm trying to get the guy into a flinching spot and then take him out, but I literally have to poison him and then flinch him. So hopefully this works. This will be number 2, and then I got one more I got to do. So, all right, cool. This is not fun. Wow. I got a dunce random in the middle of this fight, and he disappeared. This is so great. That is so great. I'm stoked. I gotta do this all over again, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Okay, so all through that quest, it said rune or dragon axe, and I just found out why, finally. Wow, this wolf really can, like, go pretty far over here. So the reason why is I can't cut down that weird-ass... Well, I didn't know I could get through here. You can't cut down that weird-ass Yami tree without it. So, guess that's what that's all about. Whoa, this is just not going the right direction. What? So yeah, I guess you do need a rune or a dragon axe, which I did not know. I didn't realize that was actually a thing. So it is a thing. Can I get out of here now? Yeah. It is a thing, so I will not be doing that. But good news is I'm far enough in Legends Quest, and I can drop all this shit. I'm far enough in Legends Quest that I can just do my clue now. So yeah, Karazi Jungle's unlocked, but I'm gonna have to wait until I get a rune axe. The easiest way for me to get a rune axe right now is to get it from a clue. So here's hoping. Okay, I got the casket. So let's see. Black D'hide tops are good. Any God D'hide is obviously awesome. Rune axe would be tremendous right now. I think I have all the other rune items I need. So let's see what's in here. Ah, rune axe! Fuck yeah! Dude, that's a great clue, man. There's lots of alchemies in there. Another MSB. I got my rune axe. Dude, sweet. Okay, bitchin'. That was perfect timing. Let's go finish off that quest, I guess. Cool. There is level 63 Herblore. Superstore, sweet. And there you go. Legends quest is done. Huh, cool. Well, I don't have to deal with that ever again. Until the next account. What was I doing again? I was gonna go to the mess hall. Yeah, let's go to the mess hall. Sweet. Okay, well, I got stuck in a meeting and went crazy on cooking. So there is level 65 cooking. Pineapple pizza, wine of Zami. Alright, I'm gonna try one run of pineapple pizzas here, see how bad it is, and then probably move on. But yeah, that's good. I mean, you know, even when I think I'm AFKing something, if I'm not into it, I'm not into it, and I did not enjoy the stews to 65, so, but, you know, when I'm not paying attention, it's pretty easy. So let's see how the pizzas go. Cool. Well, I finally found something more boring than mess hall, and that's work. So I cranked a lot of this last night, today, during work. I am at 68 cooking now. This is definitely faster than making the stews, so that part's good. It's not fast by any means, but literally... Oh, look at this little thing changed over here. Activity advisor. Don't tell me what to do. It's definitely faster than... you know, it's definitely faster than stews, but it's not fast. But I was literally just doing completely something else, and so this wasn't too bad at all. This was pretty chill. Doing the mess hall was like, you know, if you're highly engaged doing something else and you don't care and you just kind of remember to cook something or click something inefficiently, then eventually it gets done, you know. So yeah, almost there on 70 cooking. So yeah, we'll keep cranking a little bit more of this. So yeah, not too bad. Cool. Cool, just AFKing a little bit of fishing and hit 64. Right on. I'm going to keep going with this, by the way, and I am almost there on cooking, so I'll finish that off, and then I'll come back with level 70 at some point. Cool. Well, as you can see, we are almost out of bait. It's so sad. It's a sad moment. You know how many zombies I had to kill for this bait? But we are also sneaking up on a level, and I think it's a milestone level. So let's see if we can catch a couple more of these suckers and go ahead and get that level. Usually when I try to record something like this, the fishing spot flips to some other spot right as I'm trying to do it. So we need 2 more. Come on, baby. There's 1 more. You can do it. Don't screw me right now. There we go. Okay, there is level 65. I can catch Karambwans. So I think I'm going to change my fishing method. There's 1575. I think I'm going to change... Whoa. I think I'm going to change my fishing method to Karambwans. And what I'm going to do with them is rather than sell them, I'm just going to bank them all in the vain hope that I will get 99 cooking someday. You know, Someday I will. I definitely will someday. You know, the mess hall, which we're going to go do right now. I'm going to go finish off mess hall. The mess hall is great if you're literally not paying attention at all. You don't want these fish. If you're not paying attention at all and you don't care, it's not bad. It'll probably be bad, you know, for 70 hours, but it's not bad, honestly. I thought it was way worse than it was. You know, again, it was just struggling to try to get to A level. I don't even know why I was trying to get to A level. But I was trying to get to 65 so I could do pizzas. It's not that bad. I wish that there was a faster way to do this. Whoa, shit, I guess I'm on Winter Tot World. I didn't have any idea. I wish there was a faster way to do this. 99 cooking is really important. I'm out of shit to grow, too. Crap. I gotta start doing some more farming contracts. So get away, this is making me insane. So yeah, I forgot my stuff. God damn it. This isn't going well. I think those are just irrits. Those are just irrits. Oh, but those, I'm not wasting those snake grass. All right, let's go get our stuff. But, yeah, so mess hall's not that bad, honestly. Actually, let's just run over there and do it. I'll deal with gardening in a second. So yeah, let's go get 70 cooking, and then actually, I'll just do it at the kitchen. I'll be right back. Okay, here it is without you having to watch 7 hours of me talking. So big level coming in right here. There is level 70 cooking. So Admiral Pie, that's not what's most important. I can finish RFD now, I believe. Which again isn't that big of a deal. One of the rules that I might have put in place if I had known then what I know now. One of the rules I might have put in place was I probably would have said once I can open up the full Kilinomancer's chest, then I am able to buy it on a one-to-one basis. You know, it's kind of easy mode to 99 cooking, because then you can start doing grapes and maybe buy jugs for the price that the jugs are. So that's a little bit easy mode. And I didn't do it, so I'm not going to do it, unfortunately. You know, getting 99 cooking is a pain. It's really important for this account, but I didn't set it up ahead of time. I still haven't found a creative way to do it. You know, eventually I'll get lots and lots of grapes from Zora and Vorkath, but that's kind of the level when I need to be able to cook good food. So yeah, not sure exactly how I'm going to handle this. Even if I can get grapes, the jugs still cost money. So, you know, you could reuse jugs. I just wish there was a way to empty them. If you could just empty jugs, life would be simple, and I could get to 99 on my own. You have to drink the jug, which makes no sense. The two suggestions I would have for Jagex is, you know, either make jugs emptyable, which I don't think is disruptive to the economy, or, oops, there's 63 farming. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, didn't know that was coming. Okay, cool. I like farming. Either make, you know, jugs emptyable, or, you know, have an ability to make them, like, with clay or something. I mean, that would just be so much easier. And or both. I know it's not a big deal for most game modes. My game mode, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I guess most other people can do it, so it doesn't really matter. Anywho, we'll keep working on it. If I have to mess hall to 99, maybe that's what I'll end up doing. But for my new fishing method, I am going to bank Karamguans after I catch them. So everybody knows how good a fishing method it is. So I will go get that unlocked. That means I gotta do type 1A trio, I think. Or maybe that's just to cook them. I don't know. So cook them correctly. Maybe you can still catch them. If you can still catch them, no big deal. But I'm going to catch them, but then just put them in the bank and save them for later. And hopefully I don't get any raw Karamguans from anything. I could get them from like a Laren's Key or a Brimstone, and then, or maybe you can't get those from there. Anyway, I just won't cook them until later. So, yeah, that's it for this episode, by the way. Those are two things that I really wanted to get done. I really wanted to get done the 70 cooking, and I wanted to get 65 fishing, and we're gonna end it there, and then we'll move on to the next episode. So I will see you at the summary. Cool. Okay, there is another episode in the books. So first thing we killed, if you remember, were the super exciting giant frogs. I decided to pick the giant frog from the anime Daily Life of the Immortal King. It's a great anime. You should see it. Chinese, so you don't see that as much. Although I'll bet they're going to start producing a lot of really, really, really good anime that'll make it to the States now. This guy's awesome. Great show, great series. You should watch it. I haven't fully caught up on season 2, but season 1 was amazing. Then we went to go kill Ogresses, which I thought one of them was Dude, but wasn't. So I picked Fiona from Shrek and her prettier sister, Fiona from Shrek. Those guys were pretty good. I will show you after we get through skills kind of what the loot was for these. It was actually really, really good. So let's take a look at that. In terms of the skills, there's a lot on this page, a lot to unpack because I did a lot of skilling. Kind of level 70 is kind of the breaking point between mid game and starting to be upper game, and I want to make sure I don't leave anything behind. So anything I have the ability to do, I'm gonna do. Mining was up a bunch, smithing up 3. I got fishing to Karam 1s, which is great. Cooking's done, thieving's done. Crafting, I got up to 65, and I can still do more of. Fletching high enough to get the RCB, which is huge. Maxed out my wood cutting, maxed out my hunter. Construction's at 63. I have plenty to get that to 70. Farming's actually at 63 too, which is up. I forgot to flag that one, but that's a good one. That takes a little bit longer. In terms of the loot from this episode, giant frogs were a fail. I thought I was going to be able to use those 114 giant frog legs and get a bunch of raw cave eels and cook them. But that wouldn't have been that much XP anyway. So, figuring out how to do mess hall without killing myself was important. Bears is up to 35. You guys saw Snake, an amazing drop, which is Torag's hammers. I don't know if you guys have ever used those before, but they're so good. I kept doing lobstrosities. I'm up to 60 seaweed spores, which is great. 189 lobstrosities so far. And then the ogresses are on the right side. Crazy thing about that is if you take 539,000 of loot and add it to 461,000 of loot, that's exactly 1 million gold. So that's great. Lots of alkables, lots of good stuff in there. Yeah, that's it for the episode. Let's move on to the next one.